Oh, wow. Hi.
Hi.
Friday I coughed. What a good way to start the show.
Yep. Friday I coughed, and Saturday my nose ran away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to go ahead and kick the show off, as I've said to everybody on the crew so far, the first sign of the apocalypse has happened. I am playing Pokemon. So when Lucy comes on the show, I guess we can just for like to the opposite day, I guess that Lucy hosts the show while I play Pokemon. That'd be interesting. Just so you know, because we've already been getting spoilers just in the comments alone. Yes. You know what happened in 416? Yes. I've decided, since most of us have already read it, just go ahead and talk about it at the end. We're going to talk about it. We're not going to dub it. We're not going to. We are, but yeah, it's too much of an important chapter with so much going on and so many big reveals going on in that chapter to not discuss it. So we will be discussing chapter 416 at the end of the show. That's going to be our kind of farewell thing. Obviously, somebody remind me to name the show because I've been forgetting to do that lately.
Yeah, it's like you've never done this before or something.
Yeah. It's like,
you also forgot to time tag the last 3 episodes.
Huh?
You forgot to time tag the last 3 episodes. So
no, I actually time tagged most of the episodes.
Okay, then 165 is not time tagged.
Okay,
I've been watching it to try to catch it up and create it.
Maybe I time tagged the last one though. I know that for sure. The one that we did last week, I definitely did. Also, if you haven't checked it out, we sat down and I sat down and hung out with Tyler Walker on Friday or Saturday. It was Friday. Sat down, hung out with Tyler Walker. So make sure to check that out. Sadly, we didn't get a lot of traction on that one as far as guest podcasters or audience members. So go raise the views.
Hey! I had a legit excuse.
I also did.
You were coughing. You were coughing on Friday. Yes.
I was coughing on Friday. My nose was running on Saturday, and Sunday I just said, "Screw everybody, I'm sleeping."
But in regards to questions, the one question that we did get asked, a legit question from you guys is, well, I say you guys, but it was one person. But one fan question actually was, do they have the OVA? Are they going to get them? That's a licensing issue that is weird. Technically, the OVA don't count as part of the anime deal, so it's a whole separate licensing thing that have to go through. So who knows? Maybe sometime. It just all depends on how many people purchase the DVDs and stuff, because the more money they're making, the more they're actually able to start getting more sequels. I don't. Do I want to be brave enough to ask?
I'm assuming it's the chapter.
Yeah, I'm behind on manga. Remember, I need a minute.
Did you just read last week's chapter 614 or 615?
No. Here's the thing. We're not in the 600s yet. So here's the thing. We're not at the 400s yet.
Not 400s.
You said 600s.
Yeah,
we're not in the 600s.
Yeah. Did she just read 414?
Yes.
Did Igneal just die?
Oh, you were on 414?
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry, the next one.
No, that is in no way ominous at all. Even Tyler and I discussed how ominous it was that Bob Magruder, the voice of Igneal, as well as the narrator for Fairy Tale, passed away.
The same chapter same week
that chapter came out. So we got the voice actor for Igneal dying, and then we had Igneal dying in the manga, and we're like, what the hell?
And then all the other, and then this week's chapter, and then next week's chapter.
Yeah, the chapter after that's even crazier because the one we're dubbing tonight has all the dragons in it.
It's so sad.
Can I be old lady, the Polyucia? I can't remember what dragon she is. She's Wendy's dragon.
Grandine.
Yeah, Grandine. Can I be Grandine since I'm coughing? I can be an old lady and cough.
No. The Grandine that we're talking to is the actual Grandine, not the old lady.
It'll still work.
Not the Edalus Grandine. It's the. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Yes. So, first and foremost, our Makarov, who, yay, Makarov's here! He and his crew went to a convention this weekend. I believe you did say it was a first-year convention. Tell us how that went, man.
It was a first-year convention. It was called Your Mini-Con. And for the life of me, I don't remember. God dang it. As I knock out my headpiece, because I'm professional like that. I don't remember.
So professional on the show. I'm playing Pokemon. That's super professional.
Okay, so I was going to put up my lower third, but now Google was like, you don't have any, so screw it. I'm not doing it.
No lower third for you.
I know.
No.
But yeah, it was a nice little convention, although it was all crammed into 3 different rooms in one smallish hotel, including the musical stage, along with the vendor room. So for like 3 hours on Saturday, we couldn't do anything because we couldn't hear.
Yikes.
But the convention staff was very nice, very receptive and all that. It was a lot of fun. And as I posted on our Facebook page, I managed... Center? Okay. I got our logo on a duct tape wallet because I'm friends with that vendor and I needed to.
I love that. No better excuse than I needed to.
Because reasons.
Right.
Because reasons.
Yeah.
The Holy Herald has commented on Bob's death. He said it's confirmed Hiromashima has clairvoyance in the worst possible way. He predicts who dies. Either that or he has a death note. Somebody save Oda!
Somebody save Oda.
Sorry, I'm sorry for interrupting.
That is the best comment. Well, somebody save Oda. Alright, I gotta go tell that to him.
Metallicana.
But yeah, my crew had a lot of fun.
Did go out to tell him. Dude, toss me some grapes. Good.
You're not on mute. Who are you talking to?
My roommate.
Oh. Grapes. How was the rest of the con besides you needed getting your fancy wallet because you needed it?
We made the most of it. We had a lot of fun, and we recorded more moonshine shenanigans.
Oh,
because
part
that's
3?
what we do. Although we also did what apparently was a triple berry mead that was just horrifyingly atrocious and terrifying, and we have all of the reactions on recording, so that's going to be hilarious to post in a week or so.
Well, when you finally post, I look forward to it.
I'm sure Calvin will get to that this week. When he's not editing audio for OTP Manga.
Yeah, because he's awesome. The stuff he makes me so happy.
He got that earworm into all of us over the weekend because he played us all the stuff.
Yeah, I just choose to listen to them, so I feel you there, though. Stuck in the head thing. Party every day. Why are you singing that? Where did that come from?
I was listening to that all Saturday. God dang it.
Because they had a Kiss kind of cover band?
We had a Kiss tribute band in the same room as all the vendors.
Oh, that's right.
To be fair, they were good, but I wish they had their own room next year.
So basically, that was Colossal Con our first year, where Lisana, remember that Colossal Con the first year that we went, we were at a table. We were right next to the Connect that was playing Dance Central or.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was
I remember trying to sneak off to dance in it because I was so fucking bored.
right. No. It gets worse because there are only 2 songs they played that people would just choose to play. It was.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of VidCon.
Which one? Which Lady Gaga one was it?
Just Dance, I believe.
Yeah, Just Dance.
Just Dance.
And then Soldier Boy.
Oh my gosh.
That song.
Tired of it, really.
Just those 2 songs for 2.5 days.
That kind of reminds me of VidCon. The one day we were in the merch hall.
We know that
fancy.
very much.
The Holy Herald says, speaking of conventions, I've managed to convince a few of my friends to go to Anime Boston. Woo! No one wants to cosplay, but one of my asshole friends has made a sign to carry around that says, "Your waifu a shit."
So just for the record, if we're gonna, I think we're gonna start asking people to cosplay Infinity's Light once it gets started. Like, hey.
Oh my gosh! I thought of something. I want to get a short pink curly wig for a dance thing that's out here. It's called Pink Prom. It's for breast cancer fundraising stuff. It's a lot of fun. But I thought there's a character that I could do, even though I'm too tall. But that's okay.
There's a character that I could do, even though I'm too tall. I love how this conversation is going. Back to yeah, that's true. You want to do? Okay, yeah. We can't announce that character yet, sadly.
I know. That's why I didn't say it. And
no,
it would be like different hairstyles.
I was going with, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we can't announce that character. I understand. I'm not saying.
Oh, I thought you were
can't announce that character.
Okay.
I was saying. Oh, now I know why you didn't say anything.
Yes.
But yeah, let's go back to Makarov.
Sorry.
No, that was mostly all I had. I do look forward to whatever their next convention is. That we all don't die beforehand.
Well, the apocalypse has started, so...
Keep stalling. I haven't defeated this trainer yet.
Come on.
I mean, I do have news.
Yeah, I guess we should go with that. I've been a Venonat. Oh no.
Venonat is so cute. It's just a puffball.
With one eye. It doesn't look so cute in this game.
Oh, well, in other news...
Eyes.
In other news, I found another show that Todd Abercorn is in that I officially really, really like.
Is it
What
free?
is it?
Magi.
Oh, yeah.
Magi, yeah, Magi. I'm gonna cosplay Aladdin. There's no getting around that. He's just too cute.
Did you not watch the episode that we were the last time we had him on the show?
No, I didn't really know about Magi then. Remember, I came in like the last 10 minutes of the show.
Yeah, he came on. He was talking about how he's Judar. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Judar is such a
Magi.
bag, and I love him.
That's
My roommate
why I
and
put that
gonna
on
be
my list.
cosplaying Judar.
That's why I put that on
No,
my
that was
list of
really-
things to watch because of him.
Yeah.
No, what's really great is I plan on cosplaying Aladdin, and then my roommate plans on cosplaying Judar. So we're gonna have a photo shoot at some point where he gets to punch me in the face.
Just so you guys are aware, if you didn't already know, Todd Habercorn gives great villain. He does.
He does.
And yes, I realize I said it that way on purpose. Alright, so with that being said, we're going to move on to Carla, who has apparently a fit of laughter right now. She's got the giggles.
After coffee, I'm not...
Well, I can't. What? Todd gives great villain.
Apparently, we need you, Natsu. We need an episode where you eat a taco, and that will make somebody's day. Omar says he needs an episode where you eat a taco, and it'll make his day. And I'm not sure why, but apparently.
Who wants me to do that?
Omar.
Okay, Omar. I'll eat a taco on an episode. It's not that complicated, and there's a Taco Bell nearby. We can do this.
We can make this happen.
This is a dream we will make come
As long as
to
Lucy, you
life.
have to do it. Natsu, you have to do it when Lucy's on.
Oh, I totally have done that before, and I will do it again.
I was going to say you need to do it again.
That right there is all the motivation I needed.
You're welcome.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to move on to Carla, who has news and swag updates for us. Hopefully by that time, Lucy will come on the show so that we can do con updates, and then I can tell her that she has to host the rest of the show while I play Pokemon. It could totally be the reverse of normal.
So I got a new toy. I got a tablet.
Oh, that's the swag update, is it?
No, I'm.
I got a new tablet, and it's got Fairy Tale all over it. Make sure you get one too.
It will when I can find fairy tale stuff for it.
Right.
But dashboard.
A Geodude.
Okay. What are you not? I'm still trying to learn how to work with WordPress on it. Like, I've been playing with it all day. It's a little difficult.
Okay, I just realized I've been on my webcam this whole time. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Is
I'm
that
on
why
my,
it's been
now
echoey?
I'm on
Who's
my
echoey?
Huh?
I was wondering why it was echoey. Was that you?
Yeah. Oh shit. Was it echoey? Yeah. Say something if that happens. I am so
Well, it was
sorry.
echoey when Carla was talking.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go
That
on
was
mute.
it.
I'm gonna go on mute now. Please carry on.
So, there's a thing on Crunchyroll that says Japanese fans named the support characters who deserve their own anime series, and Urza is rated 19 in the top female characters deserving their own anime.
I wouldn't if I were you that she's not a supporting character.
I didn't agree with her being a support character. I think she is a main character, but that, I mean, I agree that there needs to be more Urza, but
I'm not saying that part. I said I don't think she's a supporting character for a reason.
Yeah. But the thing is with all the spin-offs that have been happening, and
Oh my gosh,
we
right.
haven't got any of them, I'm kind of like, no, let's not start another one because we're not going to get it. So, next up is Orca Toys plans Fairy Tale Lucy Heartfilia Black Cat gravure style figure.
Oh my.
Or I'm either reading this wrong or it wasn't translated correctly. I'm probably reading it wrong though. It's Lucy in a sexy cat outfit. Basically, there's underwear and thigh highs and a bra with a cat tail and some gloves and some cat ears. And her signature pigtails. It says missing Valentine's Day by a month. Orco Toys. Okay, see, I don't get this. The top says Orca, but the bottom says Orco.
I don't know. We can find let's see, Orca Toys? Is that what you called it?
Yeah, it's either Orca.
Like the whale? Orca Toys.
Yeah.
Nope. That's
Okay,
not
then
helpful.
they did.
It gave me,
wrong.
unsurprisingly, plastic orcas. Stupid search. That was a dumb idea on my part.
Okay, then they did write it wrong. Anyway, it says missing Valentine's Day by a month. Orco Toys has scheduled a heart-grabbing Fairy Tale Lucy Heartfilia Black Cat gravure style figure for March 16th release. The extra sexy Nico mode figure is also a bit extra sized and a slightly larger than average 1/6 scale. The 24.5 centimeter figure from sculptor Clumsy Zero is selling for 13,824 yen.
Yeah. No,
So
it
that's
looks like Orca is
probably-
the place.
And it's probably about 60 to 70 American. I could be wrong though. It might actually that might be 100. I think it's 130.
Yeah. That's what you said, 13?
Yeah, 13,000.
Yeah.
824 yen. It's about $130.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There is more news on the Fairy Tale Girls. We talked a little bit about it a few months ago. I think it was before Christmas. But the only more info you're getting is that it will be coming fall of 2015. It says this is a spin-off of Hiro Mishima's fairy tale featuring new adventures with Ursa, Wendy, Lucy, and Juvia, and a fresh, cool art style by Boku. Coming fall 2015, fairy tale. Fairy Girls join the other fairy tale spin-off we have coming up, Fairy Tale Blue Mistral, which stars Wendy, and it is also due out this fall. But that doesn't mean that we're getting it. But we might. With the new anime season, there is also new hashtags. Currently, Fairy Tale isn't getting any more hashtags, but just a reminder for 2014, the American hashtag was @fairytale_PR. So, no new ones yet, or I'm just not reading this list correctly because it's very awkwardly programmed or typed. And speaking of spin-offs,
Delete.
wait, what are we deleting?
I don't know, I heard that too. Hashtag Todd Gibbs Great Villain is a thing now. Good.
Oh god. Speaking of spin-offs, the 7th issue of Kodansha's monthly fairy tale magazine announced on Thursday that Hiro Mashima will draw a one-shot manga titled Aoniko Happy, which means Happy the Blue Cat, in the magazine's next issue, which will go on sale in Japan on February 17th. It will be a spin-off of Mashima's fairy tale manga and will feature Happy as the main character. The manga will run in full color. This is also going to join Fairy Tale Zero, which is also being published in the Fairy Tale magazine, which we don't get either. So another spin-off that we don't get. And that's it for news.
Bob thinks everyone should eat tacos on the podcast at the same time. And the Holy Herald wonders if anybody here or watching plays Persona, and if they have any advice, like any of the Persona series. So far, the only suggestion he has is diffuse all the things. Apparently.
Diffuse all the things.
Yeah, I don't play Persona. There's something else. There's another game that's somewhat related to Persona. I can't remember what it is. It's basically in the same world.
I've watched the Persona 4 anime, but that's about it.
Yeah, to watch Persona, the Golden Time or the Golden Adventure or something like that, you have to have watched the first one.
Which I didn't, so I don't understand a freaking thing. But it's still kind of. But I love the animation.
The animation's great, but you won't understand a damn thing.
No. I already stated I'm fucking thinking. I'm okay with that.
We also have Mara got a fairy tale pillow. From her, Mara says her sister got her a fairy tale pillow from Japan, and it has all the chibis except Juvia, which is really sad.
I want.
I know, it sounds adorable.
Do you want me to continue?
Somebody posted a thing. Somebody posted a thing the other day. Yes, please. Somebody posted a thing the other day where they were like, "Hey, if you had a plane ticket, if you just had a plane ticket that would take you to one place, what would it be?" And I'm like, "Really? You had to ask?" Tokyo.
Can I make multiple stops on my one plane ticket? Or does it have to be a one?
I'll go to Tokyo. You said plane direct. So I'll take the train to Kyoto. You don't have to fly there.
Well, right. No, but I mean, like, there are other places that I could stop on the way to Japan. Go the long way around the Earth. And go to, like, London and Madrid and just have a lot of different stops. But technically one ticket, just many stops. Is that allowed? Is that a caveat that I can exploit?
I don't actually believe so, no.
Why does that have to
specify?
I want a direct flight. No.
You don't want a direct flight?
No, it sounds like too long, but also there's so many places I want to
Too
go.
long.
Too long.
Okay. Going onwards with swag. We do have a lot of swag. I didn't get through all of it though because life and whatnot.
Damn that life.
Mhm. There's a gray wristband. It's $5.49, and you can get this from CircleRed.com. It's blue, and it's got gray on it. And he's making like little ice thingies, so it's kind of like a sweatband. Then we have some new shirts, and these shirts weren't here the last time I looked, and I'm kind of glad that they are. But then there's some things that should have came out, and I'm kind of sad that those didn't, and now we've got these. But there's a gray long sleeve shirt. It's $21.99, and you can get that one from Circle Red. And it's got gray. He's kind of like doing the fairy tale symbol and holding up his necklace on his index finger. Then there's a happy long sleeve shirt. It's also $21.99, and it's from Circle Red, and it's just happy being happy. I can't really describe that one. Then there's the Nightsu. The Natsu fired up long sleeve shirt.
The Nightsu say me.
Right. It is $21.99 from CircleRed.com. And guys, guess what? I have finally found the Team Natsu t-shirt in stock. But not on Right Stuff. I actually can't find the shirt on Right Stuff. I guess Right Stuff is just like, I give up.
Nope.
But you can get the Team Natsu t-shirt. It's the 4-squared poster, basically. It's $16.99. You can get it from Circle Red. So I don't have to repeat that one ever again. Like,
Ha!
Anime Volume 15 comes out March 10th of this year. You can pre-order it right now, and it is $41.24, and it's from Funimation. And I do believe there's a limited edition of 100 of these where you get a t-shirt and like special stuff with it. I don't know if that's still going on. I know it was going on a few weeks ago before I got sick. But if that is, go grab it, because that's awesome, and you should buy stuff like that. And then there's Manga Volume 46, which comes out the 27th of this month. It's $8.24, and you can still pre-order it, and it is from RightStuff.com. Then there is Manga Volume 47. It is also $8.24 with a release date of May 31st, 2015, and you can pre-order that one as well. And that is as far as I got on swag, because food.
Food is pretty necessary.
Yes.
It's a legitimate excuse, yes.
Do we know where Elfman is today? Alexis is asking.
No, I have no idea.
Sad
I'm
day.
assuming he's home, either bedridden or crappy internet or stuck on Final Fantasy and forgot what day it is.
Oh, that makes sense.
Playing Final Fantasy 14 and not remembering that, oh yeah, today is a podcast day, because that happens too.
That makes sense. That would be my guess, actually.
Sometimes
I forgot about
we
that.
do indeed get stuck in a game and not remember, oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing things.
Oh yeah, there are things to do.
All of the things!
Ooh, I'm about to go look at this picture. Mara says she posted a picture on her Google+. So we're going to go look at that. I want to see the picture, but apparently it was the last one on Amazon. Maybe they'll come back in stock.
This is the second time I've had to stop Diglett from evolving. I already have a Dugtrio.
Yeah, but why don't you want... Why do you have a Why do you have a Diglett and a Dugtrio?
because I needed it for the gym that I was going to.
Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh my god,
Because I went to the electric gym, and I needs it.
Oh. I mean... Dog tree.
What is the picture?
It's the pillow, it's so cute! I am sad that there's no Juvia, but I do like the chibi... There's no Chibi Lily either.
I need this!
I know, isn't it so cute? It's so cute. I want it.
Okay, that's it for swag.
And officially 1+ from Fairy Tale. You got a +1 from the Fairy Tale podcast on that one.
Whoa.
That's awesome. Yeah, because it's so important for us to like your stuff.
Yeah, right. I think that Carla has picture frames behind her, Alexis, not a fire alarm. I don't.
Oh, this is a little lanyard thing.
What? And then the other thing, the other two are pictures or something, right?
One's a mirror and one's a picture. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Voltorb! Come on, Voltorb! That's all I'm waiting on. Just trying to catch a Voltorb.
Yeah, but it just likes to explode.
It's not something that I'm. It's not something that I'm like trying to like train or whatever. I just need another Pokemon.
You just want it.
I need to collect more Pokemon for the Pokédex, and I'm like, I need a Voltorb.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Elven Equinox has a iPad case with the Fairy Tale logo on it.
That's super sweet.
It says he tagged us. On Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that actually.
I have joined the ranks of pointy fingernails.
Shiny.
The ranks of pointy fingernails. They had a rank and file before.
No,
rank and file.
You're so funny.
I
can't do that because
so far I haven't hurt anybody but myself.
I don't understand the claw thing.
Well, okay.
But I wear contacts.
Okay, here's the deal about the claw. The claw, it moves.
You are afraid of the claw.
The claw, it moves. Ooh.
Okay. Ooh.
I don't. I just to try it to see what it is because like a lot of people on my Instagram are like, "Look, I have cat claws," and I'm like, you know what? Why not? I'll give it a shot. Let's
I'm pretty
see
sure
how
that I
many times
can't.
I can stab myself.
Pretty sure that I can't have just fake nails at all because I wear contacts and I can't figure out how to. Can't figure out how you would put contacts in.
The square ones, like I don't have a problem with that. I haven't tried with these yet, but I do know like I was trying to scratch my eye. Like
Did you stab yourself?
Yes, like the day after I got sick, or something like that. I'm like, okay, no, it was a few days after I got sick.
Dig.
So
Trio.
I decided I was going to scratch my eye, and I started coughing.
Oops.
And
Bad timing.
I went it like impaled my eyeball on my finger.
That sounds terrible.
It hurt. Like my eyeball felt really
you should probably stop doing that. That can't be good for you.
Eyeballs don't generally like being stabbed. To be fair, I don't think anything likes to be stabbed. Really.
My right eye, when I was like 11 or 12, for a week I saw green only. Like everything was green because I accidentally stabbed myself in the eye with a needle. Like, I didn't damage anything. My eye's fine. For some reason, I could only see green out of my right eye.
That's interesting.
That is the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard.
And like, I went to sleep, I got ready for bed, I could still only see green out of my right eye. I went to sleep, I woke up, and it was gone. And like, my eyesight was normal, but for a week, all I saw was green. Like, lime green, too.
Whoa. Are we
Like,
doing
why-
Reedus Gallery? I think we probably are. We have a
Yeah,
Lisana.
we've got Lisana. We'll do Reedus' Gallery since we have Lisana.
Okay, well, I was waiting to
Sadly,
post
we
for
don't
it.
have Elfman, so let's go ahead and move on to our anime recap. Let's talk about the anime that happened today.
I actually really liked it. For a change for the filler, which was exciting. I like the change that's happened with Happy, because Happy's like, I don't know, he's really getting kind of aggressive, and he called somebody a jackass last week, and I can't get over it. It was just so funny. And then this week
It wasn't
he's like,
just somebody. It was the Celestial Spirit King. Let's
Well,
be honest about this. It was a big person.
you're right, but he still called someone a jackass, which is hilarious because it's Happy. And then he's like, yeah, like, we're going to keep going, and, like, I'm super gung-ho, and we're going to defeat this person, and it's going to be great. I mean, I don't think he said that, but he's really determined and aggressive, and it's kind of cool because he hasn't really been like that, except when he was protecting Carla,
I know.
which was really exciting. That was really cute. And so Fairy Tail got to do what it's good at, which is just destroy shit, but they're doing it on purpose this time, which is exciting.
When are they not doing it on purpose?
But I don't think they ever try to destroy a whole town. It just happens.
Yeah, it's on purpose.
But like, but this time it was on purpose, which was exciting, because they're trying to defeat all three at the same time, and it looks like they're maybe going to. We'll see what happens. But there was a lot more fighting, and Wendy kicked a lot of ass. She was really awesome. Like, I was super excited for her. And I don't know, maybe that was what it was. There's a change in Wendy and Happy, which makes me awesome. Which makes me awesome? No, which is awesome, which makes me happy. Ha! 2 sentences got jumbled in my head. And apparently people freaked out that there was an ocarina in Fairy Tail.
An
Which
ocarina
I
of time,
think is-
perhaps.
No, I think it was just an ocarina of pain.
Oh.
But, we could pretend it's of time. No, but she was controlling the area around her by blowing on an ocarina. She wasn't playing it right, though, which bothers. That's what I had an issue with. Not the fact that there was an ocarina, but because she was playing it wrong. She's just holding it and blowing into it. It's like,
That's
I mean, you
not
can
how that
do it.
works.
You gotta. I have one. I used to be able to play it. I haven't for a long time, so I probably could still maybe play Mary Had a Little Lamb.
So as a woodwind player, this episode is going to bother me. Or at least that part.
I mean, there's not the ocarina's not a woodwind.
Well, still, you're blowing into it.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have a reed. It's just clay.
Yeah, close enough.
It's more like a trumpet or something, because you use your fingers to change the chambers.
You
Or a
and
horn.
your logic.
Science.
You and your
Bitch.
science.
I don't know. I liked it. I was really happy when I was watching it for a change, which doesn't normally happen because normally I just sit there and I'm bored.
If there was reliable hotel Wi-Fi, I would have watched it. But there wasn't, and then there was booze, so...
Yes.
Oh,
No, this is one of the better episodes of
That's
the
good.
filler, or at least better in a while. So, I was pretty excited about it. I know. So it looks like Daryl
As I
watched
posted
it.
in the behind-the-scenes comments, I did want to see this episode just because it looked like everyone was going to break things on purpose.
Yeah, they did, and
Fairy
it was
Tail.
awesome. And we had Elfman and Myrna team up in their soul, transformed selves, and Erza in her heaven armor, and Gray and Juvia teamed up, and Gajil, and it was awesome. It was pretty exciting. Kana and everybody, they're just like literally, just generally destroying
Free
shit
for all.
and causing chaos. But you won't have to write any apology letters. Also,
Basically what they do to the guild hall, only not in the guild hall.
yep, and with the express purpose of destruction instead of just we're having fun. And destruction is a side effect. Destruction is generally just a side effect for Fairy Tail, not the actual purpose.
We're just very good at it.
So I liked it. But Mara says she's making her friends watch Fairy Tale, and one of them keeps calling Erza Elsa. Oh, man.
Okay, really quickly, because I forgot this, we have an update for Fairy Tale podcast news.
Oh?
It seems, I talked to John on Friday, because everybody was wishing me happy birthday and stuff. It seems that sometime this week they will be getting internet, and we may be getting our Wendy back. Later, but we may be getting our Wendy back, provided that she gets a decent mic. That's the only thing I think is stopping them right now, but we may get our darling Wendy back.
That would be so exciting! I miss her. She randomly texts me, and I love it.
She doesn't text me anymore. Like, she texted me when
She got a new number.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that, so she might.
She got a new number, and she randomly texted me, and it started off with a really silly joke. So I was like, who is this person? And so I looked up the area code, and it was from 10SE, and I was like, that's probably Wendy.
Yeah.
Who else?
Send her my number and tell her she better
all she has
text
to
me.
do is text you, what's your favorite color? We know
She
immediately.
didn't ask me that.
Yeah.
I was kind
no,
of
she'll do
offended.
that to me. She'll probably do that to me. But
Yeah,
seriously, send her my
but yeah.
number.
There's that going on, so we may be getting our Wendy back. And since she doesn't have to have high-level pro mic, we don't have to worry about Yeti. We might just try and get her a snowball.
I like my snowball.
so cute.
Yeah.
It's round.
All we gotta do is just get her a decent quality podcasty mic, and we should probably have her on hopefully by next month. That's hopefully this is all potential stuff, but we'll be talking with her dad a little bit later. He wants her to come back on because she had so much fun just being on and everything, and it was a good thing for her. But she's very happy where she is. She likes her school.
Yeah, she actually likes her school for a change.
Mm-hmm.
I was really excited to hear that.
So it'll be a blast if we can get our Wendy back. That'll be awesome.
My favorite was that she said she likes her school because of the size of the library, and I was like, you're my kind of kid, yo. Your priorities are in the right place.
She is definitely in the right guild.
Yeah, at the con, when she was sitting down with me and Elfman, like, she's getting really, really hyper, and I just go, can't you be like other people and read? And she totally just, like, took out her little tablet and just sat there and read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was like-
Also, I believe we're planning a visit at some point. Like, she's gonna come over and visit, and I said I'll finally let her read the story for the manga since we finally got some story. So.
Oh yeah, she was there when we were talking about that.
Now, yeah.
Hopefully.
Odds are we'll have probably released the chapter. We'll have released hopefully the rough cut of it by the time that happens. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll work on it.
She says school's awesome purely because of the size of the library. You could spend weeks in that place and still have books to read.
But yeah, guys, we may be getting our Wendy back, so keep your fingers crossed. We're looking forward to that.
This is her opening joke. What does the ghost say to the bee?
Booby.
And I was like, this has to be Wendy. There's nobody else it could be.
All right. Sorry for interrupting. Please continue.
Well, you reminded me of something.
Oh.
When I posted on the Fairy Tale podcast, join me as wishing Natsu a happy birthday as loud as you can in text format.
Yeah.
And Jade, she retexted it, and I literally had a little fangirl moment, like I'm laying in my bed. And
You've
like,
also been blowing us up on Twitter lately, so that whole thing was. She jumped on Twitter and retweeted a bunch of stuff from us, and also did the birthday stuff. And I was sitting there going, you know what? I was trying to make this a day where nobody would notice, and then Carla posted that, and I was like, dang it.
I went to the podcast because I got on Facebook and it said it was your birthday, and I'm like, I know he's born in January, but it's because sometimes Skype will tell me that it's somebody's birthday like two weeks in advance, so I'm sitting here like doing the math, and I had it from Skype and I had it from Facebook, and I'm
Because
sitting
it's
here going,
such a big number, doing the math.
so I was like, okay, it is his birthday. I was like, yeah, this is his birthday, okay, and
Tomorrow is Jeff Vader's birthday.
who?
Jeff
Jason.
Vader,
Oh.
his brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother goes by Jeff Vader. That's his
Well, I heard
podcast.
Jeff,
Yeah.
and then I coughed, and I didn't hear the other part, so I was like, Jeff?
Jeff Vader. Jeff Vader runs the Death Star. This is a start. This is a fucking start.
Oh, the only thing that I was really upset about Jade posting is my phone decided to turn on GPS location by itself, so now everybody who's seen that knows where I am.
That was silly. You shouldn't have done that. Hello?
What?
Don't die. I guess it's
Here,
time for
we're
Guess
here.
Who, because,
Your mom played the flute and
Mhm.
band. Okay, I played the clarinet.
Yeah.
Why are we
Well,
talking
I
about this?
was posting something that Mira said. She's like, she loves that Makarov plays the flute. And
flute and violin are seriously my favorite instruments. I don't
that's-
play either of them.
for some reason, that reminded me that my mom played.
I dabbled at the flute in high school. Like, if I
I played trombone, I've played trumpet, and I play piano. So those are my things.
Trombone!
I can play trumpet, trombone, clarinet, flute,
When I was in
drums.
school, when I was in band, I hated the trombone because I was like, this isn't cool. And then I was proven wrong last year by.
Oh no, I thought it was the
Trombone.
coolest thing ever. Like, the only thing that stopped me from playing the trombone was the 7th position,
Were your arms
because
not long enough?
yeah, I had to have a trigger trombone, and the trigger trombones are heavier than normal trombones.
Mhm. Also, if you use the spit valve for the trombone, you have to use your feet because it's so far away. So you have to just like use your foot and then spit valve. Yeah. So we'll start back up as soon as Carla returns. She's having technical difficulties. Yay! Because it just wouldn't be the Fairy Tale podcast without a technical difficulty or 5. Or 5. So this is the perfect time to go ahead and plug. I like to keep calling it our sister podcast, even though we're technically not really involved at all, except for like one of our crew members being in it. The Word Ninja podcast. Make sure to check them out on Wednesday nights. Word Ninjas Live. There's a lot of
that thing that I do.
That thing
Yeah.
that I do.
that thing that I do. I actually I edit the show for the audio only format, and by doing just the editing, and there's been so many different podcasts that I've edited that I'm sitting there going, oh, okay, I'm glad I'm doing this for money, but this is so boring. Thankfully, and I'm not just saying that because I'm not saying this just because
I pay you.
He's
No.
right there.
dude, there's so many that my opinion remains my opinion regardless of whether you send me money. I don't publicly announce my opinion because I'm usually getting paid. But when I like something, I will try and share it. And I actually enjoy the show. It's entertaining and it's informative. So if you enjoy writing, or if you're hoping to get into writing and you want to learn more, go and check out Makarov and all of his wacky pals as they do random various writing shenanigans. And as he so eloquently puts it on the beginning of every show, he is your instigator of literary insanity, and you must join him on Wednesday nights on their live Google Hangouts.
Join us.
One of us.
One of us.
But, you.
No, I would definitely suggest it. There's so many cool things. Also, another little plug, since we still apparently have time. I recently asked a question of White Manga via OTP, and he actually made a video based on the question.
That was really cool.
Make sure to go over and check out White Manga Sensei as he talks about how to make a chapter, how to where to end a chapter, because that was kind of my question with him, because I was curious about this, and I realized I was very much overthinking. But sometimes that can happen. Sometimes you can overthink a thing, but like it's especially tough when you're writing in the middle of an art. And I know that I do it all the time, but I'm saying that some people can do it sometimes. Hush. I'm referring to the general populace, not just me specifically.
Sorry.
Sup. Hi. But yeah, definitely check out White Manga Sensei. He's got a lot of really cool tutorials in general. And if you didn't know, Apple Black, his manga actually available right now. You can purchase that on Amazon. So make sure to go and check him out and offer him your support as well. That concludes most of the plugs I think I have, except for just saying, hey, make sure to check out Fairy Tail! And Carla's still not here. Oh no.
Well, she said it's not letting her join for some reason.
What?
Oh, you sound like a minion.
What? Your cousins did it. What? Banana! Banana! I even turned off Pokemon so I could actually like pay attention and like legit participate for once. Okay, fine. So we'll just let Charles plug the Not Suitable for Word Ninjas podcast then, since I covered the first.
Good Lord, no.
Look, they're already watching us, so we know that they don't mind not safe for work content.
Fair point. I think episode 21 went up on the 15th. That was just me and Calvin ranting in the car up to Rhode Island Comic-Con, thinking, how bad could this convention be? Little did we know.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I recently edited an episode after you guys had been to Rhode Island Comic Con.
Oh, God.
That apparently it was just a horrible time.
That was a clusterfuck.
Was it the con itself, or was it just Rhode Island in general?
Well, it was a matter of they grossly oversold their tickets to the point where the fire marshal wouldn't let people back in.
Oh, wow. Those are generally not the best.
Yeah. That was also the convention that broke all of us. We all had to just walk out at one point or another.
It's just like, yep. So basically it's one of those points where you're just like, I wash my hands of this weirdness.
Or it was basically just seeing all that's going on and like, nope, turn around, walk away, done.
So I've decided that until we can get back on track, I'm just going to do an interview with Charles Muir, the host of the Word Ninjas live show.
Well, on that note, let's do some pronunciation practice. It's
pronunciation first and foremost. If we're going to talk about pronunciation, let's pronounce it correctly.
One of these days, you're actually going to say Muir, not Muir, but not today.
Muir.
How do you say your last name? What is the issue? Carla says she. Let me stutter a little bit. There you go. I was gonna say, Carla said that she should be joining us very soon.
Yay!
Had to.
I was just
turn it off and then back on.
Charles Muir, the host of the Word Ninjas live show.
Is that how you say your last name?
Yeah. No matter how many times I mention it.
To be quite honest,
Mirror or mirror?
Muir.
Mirror. I've always called you Mirror.
Mirror. Mirror. We're from the South. We don't do these words.
Too many vowels in a row.
Too long for a name, don't care.
Okay, Alex.
Seeing as Carla has returned, I think I'm going to actually bail, because I have content.
Oh no, Makarov's new name is Tomo.
I will accept this. Although I'm not nearly floofy enough.
if
No,
you are,
not like Tomo species, Tomo character.
Tomo. All right, Tomo.
Well, are you
But
gonna leave us with some musings
if you're
then?
leaving, hold on. If he's leaving, does that mean that means we have to get our musing of the day, Master's musings? Come on.
I think only a few of you on the show will get this, and only some who will actually watch my podcast. But the best one-liner of the weekend was when asked how I take my coffee. I take my coffee like Calvin is, straight, black, and fancy.
Calvin is very fancy.
We couldn't beat
What
that.
did Calvin have to say in response to hearing that?
Bravo.
Bravo.
That's amazing. I really like that.
Black and fancy.
Straight black and fancy. I like it.
That's all I got.
That's all. That's pretty good musing.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Good night.
All right. Now that we're back, I think it's time for Carla to do Guess Who. And hey, here's the good news. I don't even know what it is.
No, I stopped telling you guys because
It's the Jackal. It's totally the Jackal.
You get very excited when I tell you, and then I don't even have to say, yes, that is the character, because you're like, is it?
Is it the Jackal?
It's always the Jackal, remember?
Mm-hmm.
No, it will never be the Jackal.
No, it's me.
I'm not reading the comments anymore. That is Mira Jane's responsibility.
So far, my comments have been keeping up, so it's good.
Well,
Also, Alexis, Wendy was Natsu's old neighbor, and she disappeared, and we were all very sad. But
And
maybe
she's actually appropriately aged because she's 11.
She is the same age as Wendy.
Yep. Alrighty, so we'll move on to Guess Who, then Reedus Gallery, and the manga, and it's me and the three girls again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I do believe Sam Moran is the only person who is
Yes,
eligible.
he is not allowed to participate this month.
Yeah.
So,
He
February,
can't win.
hey, he's not allowed to participate in winning a prize. He can guess random nonsensical BS, but
Oh, come on,
no.
it's bullshit. Don't.
Why did you
Don't
censor
be
yourself? Who are you?
Yeah.
Look, fuckers, okay? I'm trying to tone it down so we could have a slightly broader audience, because I realize that my mouth is the worst on the show. So,
There for a while it was me, like going back and moving a lot of the episodes over. My mouth, oh my god, I need to, like, somebody needs to sew my mouth shut.
alrighty, moving on from that, let's start with Guess Who with Carla. I almost said Carla's Magical Education.
It's been a long time since that was the name of it.
Yeah, that's been a long time. Guess Who?
Okay, and starting the timer now. Your first hint is they are young.
The Holy Herald says, "Wait, the rules changed." No, the rules are the same, except Natsu and I have a shit ton
prizes.
Natsu and I have a shit ton of Crunchyroll 2-day passes, so we decided to give them to you guys as prizes. So you can win that, and then you can't win it again for another month.
Yeah. So
because we thought that maybe that would be unfair.
Yeah, the whole thing is, like, we're giving away free 2-day premium passes for Crunchyroll. I know that isn't much of a prize if you already have Crunchyroll, but if you don't, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of guest passes to give away.
Also, FYI, Tyler was very happy to hear that I finally sat down and watched Bakuna.
Is it Wendy?
No.
Romeo?
It's the Jackal! I already told you guys! God.
Just shush. Is it Romeo?
No.
Jackal. Jackal's a legitimate guess from someone that isn't you.
Yes, you are correct.
Batman. Everybody thinks it's Wendy. When you say young, everybody says Wendy.
You don't get
What
it.
about Mavis?
It's me. It's all.
Nope.
Levy?
Nope.
Batman. It's clearly Batman. It's not Mavis. Arguably, Mavis isn't young.
And yet, arguably, she is.
She just looks young. I don't know. She's like 106 at least. Is it Melody?
Mm-mm.
Zira?
Who the hell is that?
She's from Fairy Tale Zero.
Oh.
I don't know if she counts. Is it Sayla?
No.
I don't think that Sayla's young either. The demons are just as old as Zareth, probably. Let's see, Romeo Batman.
Your next hint is they're socially awkward.
Is it Asuka?
No.
Eno? Eno? E-N-N-O? Who's that?
I have no idea.
And
So no. That is not the character. Not much is known about Eno. I looked it up because I had to. Oh, that person. Huh. Yeah. She's the dancing one. I think that she's Romeo's, potentially Romeo's mother.
Oh.
Except that she was a member of Fairy Tale during year X778. While at the guild, she spends her time dancing on tabletops while her male guildmates watch her. It's graceful and gained her admirers, and Makao promised himself that he would confess his feelings for her, which makes it seem like, yeah. Okay, back to work. It's totally the Jackal. Happy?
Mm-mm.
Chelia?
Mm-mm.
Asuka, we said. Is it End?
Is it who?
End?
Oh, no.
Is it Frosh?
No, it's not.
No.
Lecter?
No.
Yukino?
No.
Is Ryo one of your characters, Tatsuyo? Who's Ryo? Yukino Gray?
No.
Kinana?
No.
Princess Hisui?
Mm-mm.
Mara guessed herself. Pretty sure that Rin is also one of your characters. Is it Erza?
Correct.
Woo, the Holy Herald!
The Holy Herald, please
Always the
email,
Holy Herald.
please email us fairytalepodcast@gmail.com so we can send you your prize.
Unless you already have a Crunchyroll thing, in which case...
Congratulations!
Unless you already have a Crunchyroll, in that case, then we'll just hold on to that prize. And
Sorry.
I don't know. There is no consolation prize that we have, sadly. I wish we had like a group that we could do swag with. Huh?
I said, you have our frustration for always thwarting us at this game. Does that count for anything?
Yeah. I'm hoping that if OTP manga, like the thing does well to the point that we're making a decent amount of money, we can at least give away like Fairy Tale podcast swag and stuff from our store. Yeah, like that's what I hope to do by the end of the year. If our actual financial project is going well and we can afford it, we'd like to be able to make it where we can give you guys like Fairy Tale podcast swag, whether it's like a mug or a T-shirt or something. We'll figure it out. But I mean, that's where I hope to go with this. That way we have like legit prizes to go.
That's dependent on things.
Yeah, very dependent on things.
I really like Baby Groot as a guess.
Look forward to next month when we actually push this out there. And guys, if you don't have money to our manga project for OTP Manga, at least just spread the word, because there will hopefully be people that can and really want to see this project succeed. So the best thing we can ask of not only all our fans here, but just any nerdy people in general is just please share this. Spam the crap out of it. Annoy your friends.
Baby Groot. Baby Groot is always the answer. Also,
so
Jackal.
Tell us some things about Urza that we don't know.
Well, I closed the tab on accident, but hold on.
That is something we did not know.
Yeah, you don't.
What was it?
She closed the tab on accident.
Oh, Erza, why would you close the tab? I love Erza so much.
Well, see, I was listening to episode 156 or 165 today,
Uh-huh.
and it was the episode where Kyoka, or not the in the manga, Kyoka took all of Ursa's senses away except for pain. Like she couldn't see, she couldn't feel, she couldn't hear, but yet Ursa was still functioning.
Kicking ass.
And yes, and so I was like, it's been a while since we have covered Ursa. So I just wanted to put Ursa out there because, to me, Ursa and Kyoka, their fights, like every time they go at each other, you never know who's going to come out on top. Like, they are almost evenly matched. I like the Kyoka and Ursa fights. Like, and like I like the Ursa and Minerva fights, but I hated Minerva. But you can't hate Kyoka because she's literally made to do what she's doing.
I was gonna say you're supposed to hate her because she's doing what she's supposed to, and it's evil.
Well, you're supposed to hate her, but I can't. Like I hated Minerva because she was doing it because she felt like it. Kyoka was designed to do exactly what she was doing. So, I don't know. I like the Kyoka Ursa battles more because of that. See if they actually have the updated.
Elven Equinox. I'll take even just fairy tale swag. That's more expensive. We have to ask for that.
Yeah, we have to ask for that, and I don't
I
feel comfortable with bugging Funimation just in
all the
general.
time.
Yeah. I mean, I could
Sometimes.
ask if they'd be willing to participate, even if it's not like big swag. It's just little
Like
things,
postcards or whatever.
postcards or whatever. But yeah, we could totally do that.
The
I'll
Holy
ask,
Holy
I
Herald
will
said,
but
first time back in a month and I win.
Okay,
Third
here's
prize.
some trivia. They actually, for some reason, on the wiki, they don't have her storyline broken down into arcs. Like, the arcs are just not there.
Oh, that's weird. Most of the time they do.
Yeah, and so I was like, maybe we could discuss the current arc and more on Urza. Whatever, but here's some trivia. In the original version, Mashima gave her a more wild look. She had a spear instead of a sword, and accompanying her, an unnamed bird. Mashima said he wanted to create a female character whom Natsu could be afraid of.
Well, he did. That's a good question, Bob. Bob asked why you said Erza's young, because she's older than most of the characters.
She is, but she's not as old as she acts. She is a young woman. She's probably in her 20s. Because if you do the timeline or the time,
she's either around 20 or 21.
Yeah.
That's still young, guys.
Wow. No,
Shut up. I know my own age.
She's like 18. Not. You got the age wrong. I think she's like 18.
No. Natsu and Gray are like between.
Natsu and Gray are teenagers, and she's older than them.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Natsu and Gray are actually. Natsu and Gray are actually like 16 and 17. So 16 or 17.
Looking at the.
Urza is
the
19.
art.
Elfman Equinox confirms Urza is 19. So there we go.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure.
Still young. That's
Not
still
like
young,
21.
guys.
Well, yeah,
Just-
absolutely.
Just because she's not like.
Just because she's older than some of the other characters doesn't mean that she's not young.
Actually, looking at the early concept art for Urza, I kind of wish this was Urza.
Really?
It's kind of badass. Anyway, next. Urza ranked first in the Miss Fairy Tale contest, which was a popularity poll held to determine the most popular females in the series at the same time. So that was legit.
Oh yeah, I thought that was really cool. The way
Yeah.
they did that. Where he did that.
During a Q&A in Volume 9, a reader asked who the lead female character in Fairy Tale is. Urza immediately considered herself as such, but Hiro Mashima said people can draw their own conclusions.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be told from Lucy's
Lucy.
perspective, but that doesn't mean that necessarily that she's the main character.
In the Oh Make Welcome to Fairy Hills, Levy reveals to Lucy that Urza likes to read novels that are a bit inappropriate or racy.
Smutty novels.
Smut.
And then she gets her head cracked open, so maybe we shouldn't joke about that.
During a reporter's interview, Urza Urza said that her favorite foods are cheesecake and souffle.
Interesting. Yeah, this crazy looking Urza's really. I like her hair.
I know.
I don't really like what she's wearing, but I like her hair.
I have stuff in common because for my birthday I had strawberry cheesecake.
But ours is not on here. What the hell?
Cheesecake! And I still say it's cake.
Okay, while the popular belief that Urza's suitcases are filled with backup armors and weapons, they are actually filled with food and ingredients.
Yeah, because she doesn't need to carry clothing and stuff. She can requip into it.
Yeah. All her gear she could just straight out requip. And we've seen in Fairy Hills that she has all of it. Like, she has an entire floor to herself just because she
so much
has
armor.
like, all of her gear and stuff in her room in Fairy Hills. That's where it's requipped.
This next trivia
OVA, guys. First OVA, I believe.
Yeah, this next trivia I didn't know, and it's kind of cool.
Okay.
She was named after Mashima's short story character, Eru. Incidentally, the short story's name is Fairy Tale with an E.
That was the first idea for this one, I think, for actual Fairy Tale, right?
It was a short story.
Because I know he did something before, and Natsu was just a messenger, and he had horns, and he kept the motion sickness because Mashima thought it would be funny if he was a messenger that had to, deal with transportation all the time, but had severe motion sickness. Because Mashima is clearly evil.
Right.
Next up,
make sure to check your email because I believe that your prize was sent to you.
In the manga, Urza updates her heart cruise armor after the Tower of Heaven arc, but in the anime she wears the updated design from the beginning.
Oh yeah, she does, huh?
Urza is the winner of Miss Fairy Tale contest, a reader poll, and story event that took place during the Battle of the Fairy Tale arc. I don't know why that's on there twice. And the last one is in Volume 32's extra content. Mashima provided the battle statistics for 31 of the 40 X791 contestants in the Grand Magic Games. The stats, however, were provided not from Mashima's point of view as the author, but from the viewpoint of Sorcerer Magazine reporter Jason, which explains why some stats are missing and why others may be inaccurate. According to Jason from the Sorcerer Magazine, during her participation in the Grand Magic Games of X791, Urza's stats are attack power 5 out of 5, defense power 5 out of 5, speed 5 out of 5, intelligence 4 out of 5, and swordsmanship 5 out of 5.
I really liked Jason's stats because I think Jura had a whole bunch of them, and then they all had 4 categories, and then there was one random one, like Erza's is swordsmanship, I think. And Jura's was baldness. He got a cool, and it was 6 out of 5, and you're just like, Jason, you're such a weirdo.
And of course, Urza has a whole lot of quotes, but there's probably about as many quotes as there were words that I just said for the trivia, so we're not going there.
Alright, and that's going to wrap us up for Guess Who with Carla, and we're going to move on to Reedus Gallery. So, Lisana, it is time to check into Facebooks.
Yeah,
I
like
love how she raises
while
her
we do
hand.
that.
Yatta!
Yeah, while we do that, we have Natsu's silly category was explosiveness. Lucy's was cleavage. She got a 6 out of 5. Natsu got a 6 out of 5
Hell
on
yeah.
explosiveness. Gray was
Natsu's-
nudity, and Elfman was manliness.
Gray was nudie.
Nudity. Yeah. Gudgeel's was singing voice. Juvia's was love unrequitedness. Mira's was pin-up ability. Juvia's was love unrequitedness. Singing voice for Gudgeel. Badass boss for Laxus. Pin-up ability for me. Good.
Yay, Mira Jane! You're a great
Love
pinup.
triangulation. Oh, hair. That's what Jira's was hair, and he got a 0 out of 5 because he's bald.
Ta-da! We have a winner. Mira in costume.
I'm paying attention.
Holy crap!
Why? Okay. I like it.
Okay, let's.
I like this.
Alright, you have to undo this.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought I went to click unmute too. That's the weird thing. I think I might have accidentally double-clicked it. That's
Master did a
'Cause I-
on dangerous double mute, so maybe you did something similar.
a dangerous double mute.
It was great. It was a
Well,
degree of difficulty 10.
Anyway, so this week's entry to Reedus Gallery is Minerva in Sting's costume by Blaniana, which is the most fun to say. Oh, Blanania, there we go.
I
Blanania.
also like some of the ones that I'm seeing in the.
Why do we always get artists with really, really weird,
Hard names.
hard
Yeah,
usernames?
But if you look over to the side, there's also a lot of really interesting looking.
Leon in formal gala garb was pretty.
They've also
yeah,
got.
no, this artist has a lot of really
Bixlow.
cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really,
Yeah.
really cool.
I like the Bixlow in formal costume. Oh
I
yeah,
like.
Okay,
I like the
this
big
artist.
slow. Yeah, I definitely enjoy that.
distracted. I like Laxus.
Oh damn, I'm going through the gallery now.
I was gonna say I've gotten distracted and I need to get back on track.
Yeah, I'm not
Nope.
gonna be distracted. Anyways,
There's a
This-
sting in underwear though.
I'm just kind of stalling because I have to save this into the Reedus Gallery folder for once the video's done.
I don't know how to get
Yeah,
back.
I like this. This is really, really good. Based on.
oh, they have such cool stuff.
Oh, I really like
Am
this
I-
sketchy one with a bunch of the couples together.
Tell me when
Julian
you're done
Gray.
stalling.
Done.
Okay. Oh, this is actually the person who did that Gargoyles crossover.
Oh.
Last week or whatever that we didn't go over. But
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
we get to go over the artist now, and oh my gosh, there's a person AU. Okay, let me not get excited about that because that stuff's my jam. But this
Distracted.
picture in particular, Minerva
Hey,
in
turn the
Sting's
music off.
costume is
This is my jam. Holding up a bottle of jam.
Okay.
Oh, Bo Burnham, and how you tickle my funny bone.
Aha! I got back. Okay. We went on a long trip.
Okay, so anyways, this picture in particular, Minerva in Sting's costume, is actually kind of fun. I don't know a whole lot about either characters. Like, I'm still kind of catching up on a lot of stuff in between when I was... Because there was that big point of time where I just wasn't on the podcast. So there's a lot that I missed, but I love, actually, the combination of, Minerva and, wearing Sting's outfit, because it looks quite nice on her. I think. I like that coat, and I like the kind of blues. The blues look good on her, in my opinion. But, overall, it's a really nice piece. I love the kind of the sketchy look of the little magic energy, whatever the heck they are. Watch his language. The hair shading is a lot of fun, though. Just kind of doing the solid black, and then doing the white lines over it to emphasize the volume and shape and such. That's a really clever way to do about that. That's actually something I should learn to do properly, because I always kind of go with an off black, and then it always looks like a mess whenever I try and draw any hair that's darker than brown. But it's a mess. But this is a lot of fun. The pose is nice. The anatomy is actually pretty well done. Yeah, the anatomy's done pretty well. I would say there's a couple of things here and there that aren't perfect, but this is done really well, especially, you know, from the anatomical and also from the shading standpoint. So this is something that I'm putting in my favorites. Oop, it's done. So with that, I'm going to go around and get everybody's opinions. So, Natsu, we'll start with you.
Double D.
All right. Mira.
Double D.
And Carla.
Double D.
All right. One thing you liked or disliked, Natsu.
Okay, I really like that. Even though it's Sting's outfit, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be an overly sexualized version of Minerva. Surprisingly, it isn't. It's actually very tastefully done.
Yeah, that
Like,
I appreciate.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's. I thought it was going to be one way, and it turned out to be very cute. You know, and it's not like they didn't like say, hey, this is a hot female character, a good-looking female character in a male character suit, and it's not that they didn't make it kind of sexy. It's just that they didn't over-sexualize. I really appreciate that they didn't do that. So kudos, thank you so much, because that's way too.
I appreciate. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Stuff like that happens too often, and I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, that I agree with you. I totally appreciate when an artist can be tasteful about, you know, fan service. Something I should probably learn. Anyways, Mira.
I really like. I just like all of it. It's a clever idea, and it looks like the lighting is really good. Instead of just like random light from random places.
Random light from random places.
Yeah, I do like it's not overly sexualized, which is not Minerva's character at all. So like the fan service thing is not a Minerva thing, even though she's, you know, stacked. But I like it. It's a clever idea and it's really cute. She looks really smug and sly at the same time. Like, haha, I stole these from you. What are you gonna do?
Come on, master. Come take your clothes back.
Right.
I want to see the other half of this picture where Sting's just kind of like trying to cover himself up, and he's like very angry. He's like, Minerva, give me my clothes back. Or maybe he's just pissed because Minerva made him wear her clothes.
I thought that would be funny. I would like to see the opposite of this. Sting in Minerva's clothes. That better be next.
Sting in Minerva's clothes. I want to see that. That's going to be super cool.
Nice. Okay. So, Carla?
I don't know why, but I really like the pants. Like, I liked Sting's outfit beforehand, but seeing it on a girl, I'm just like, can I get these pants? Like, these are like the ultimate, like, just, you know, you're dressed, you look damn good in what you're wearing, but they're totally comfortable. Like, I need these pants in my life.
Right?
But, sorry, pants rant. I like the pose. Like, I like how she's owning the outfit without saying, look at me, I've got tits and ass. And she, you know, the whole holding her power, the way her hands are. I like the pose. The overall composition of this art is well done without being overly in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But I need those pants.
I also do.
I need those pants.
I love all of this artist stuff. I'm just gonna keep sending you things.
Like, I keep staring at the windy one.
I found a really cute like text message thing.
I get more fucking bites. Look at this shit.
What?
I keep getting bug bites in the middle of winter. Sorry, I
Distracted.
thought I was on I'm sorry.
Distracted kitty.
Anyways, one word to describe this picture. Natsu.
Adorable.
Alright, Mira.
Holy what it is.
Crossed? We'll just say crossed. Not my best word.
Also, Mira, that picture you just sent, that is too cute for words.
Oh my god, right? Wait, which one? The really long story or the one of the How I Met Your Mother?
Story.
I know! The How I Met Your Mother one's pretty cute too. It's a bunch of selfies, like all up in their
I'll look at that in a minute.
faces.
I'm just like,
Pretty
oh
cute.
no.
Person's amazing.
Okay.
What? I spaced out. I'm sorry.
You're on Carla now.
Carla,
I said what
Carla's
I
words.
wanted.
You did?
Or wait, are we doing
Wow,
words?
I really
Yeah, we're on words.
Yeah, what's
out.
your
Let
word?
me just
We're on
Oh,
words.
what's
the word.
pants?
Pants.
Pants. Okay.
I knew it. I totally called it just now. I knew your
So I
word was
guess
going to be
that's
pants.
gonna wrap us up. I guess that's going to wrap us up for this week's entry into Reedus Gallery, and we're going to move on to the manga. Whenever it loads.
We're gonna stall for a second because I'm trying to remove things from my computer. I've got a bunch of tabs open that I'm trying to kill, basically.
Yeah, you always have like 8 million tabs open.
DeviantArt had a lot of really good.
Ooh, this one's all animated. Oh dear.
Also, you guys
I
kept
don't
sending me.
think I like it. Hey, here's the thing. They're all really awesome.
I'm not denying this. But yeah, I just need a second. I'm sorry, guys.
This is so
We're
cute.
like so-
I'm gonna
It's so amazing.
all of the pictures. I need to look at all of these pictures. I really like the Levi Guggiel story. It was so cute.
Just stop it with
Please
the
somebody
Levi
go
Guggiel.
onto her. Please somebody go onto her page or onto this DeviantArt page. Leave her a comment saying that she was on there, along with a link to the video. Let her know that.
Okay, I can do that.
Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't
I don't have
matter if I was saying one of the fans could do it or something. Just whoever wanted to get to it. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
I should log in. I don't remember my login.
Okay, so yeah, I guess you can't do it.
Well, I mean, I can figure it out. It's probably my Gmail, and I bet my password.
Okay, that's a thing.
Hey, look at that! I totally remembered it because I'm predictable.
Because you're predictable.
Yep.
Oh my god. Can we go back to the old fairy tale logo, please?
What?
What?
Oh, yeah. The FT that's giant and blocky and boring is giant and blocky and boring.
Yeah. Agreed. Let me scale.
Okay, well, while you're doing time, I need to go potty real quick.
Okay. So, apparently, they also made an image of Wendy if she were in Tartarus, which is a cool concept in and of itself. Suddenly, everybody's way too quiet.
I just was thinking about it. She really likes Levi and Guggiel. Also, this is a really funny one. It's got Bixlow, and he has trapped Lisana in his jacket, which is a thing one of my friends used to do to my current roommate. He would take his shirt, and since she was short and little, he would take it and trap her in his shirt. Because apparently, we don't grow up.
Little.
It's adorable. And it's animated. There are bees flying around.
Bees!
Here, I'll share it with you guys. Are we done stalling? Or oh no, right?
No,
Carla's
we're not. Okay.
It's so cute. Oh, she's the one that did Gajeel and Levy, where Levy's got the Pikachu suit on.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was either a thing that we talked about or just looked at, like it was a submission.
But my favorite one that she's done so far is like she did a Mavis and Zareth one, and oh my god, it was super cute. The only thing is Chibi Acnologia.
There's a really cute one of Luxus and Mira. Shut up. I don't want to talk about it. Do you want to be arrested? Oh, that's cute. It's Bixlow, and I think that's probably Jalal and Gajeel, and they're all in cop outfits, and it's pretty cute. I wouldn't mind being arrested by one of those three. Just in case anybody's curious.
Okay, I'm seeing the. Okay, so these are supposed to be like selfies of the Twitter doodles. King under the mountain. Gajeel is the king under the mountain. Going on an adventure. The Strauss.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah, these are all super good.
Alrighty, yeah, so we've definitely found an artist that we can all squee over.
Yeah, but can we squee later? Cause I
yeah, we're going to squee later. Okay, guys, we're not going to make this one a funny one. This is going to be kind of serious. So I apologize. We're not doing. We're not going to be doing a bunch of different voices this time. I'm just going to say who's doing what character, and we'll go with that. So first off, the boring.
This is going to hurt.
We're going to take the next two chapters very, very seriously, guys. So just to let you know, 415. That is the power of life. Natsu received his most important life lesson. Within him, the warm glow of happiness and great kindness. And oh my god, this first image hits me right in the feels. I just love seeing Chibi Natsu playing with. Neil had these like little black scales on him though. I don't think I've seen those before. So that's new to me. The dragon saved us. I couldn't do it. I didn't have the courage to use Lumen Historiae. Mira, you're Mavis. Ha!
I'm Mavis. Okay, hold on. I was typing a thing.
And Lisana, you're Wendy.
Aw, dang, I don't get to be one of the dragons?
Yeah, well, you get to be one of the dragons too. There's so many dragons. Everybody gets to be a dragon. You get to be a dragon. You get to be a dragon.
Okay, Oprah. Let me post this link to
my childhood dream.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just posting the chapter so that they can read with us.
Oh, okay.
Chill out.
No. I shall heat up. I am Natsu. I don't chill out.
Oi. Oh, that's too big. It's for the best. It means that the time for it has not yet come. Hello?
So Wendy's dialogue here, Lisana.
No, I know. I'm like, is it still pronounced Grandini or?
It was never pronounced Grandini.
You say the name Grandini, but it looks like it's spelled Grandine. So
we're just gonna go Grandine here.
Okay, that's what I wanted to double check. Okay. So Grandine.
Okay, Grandine will be Carla. Oh God.
Metallicana.
Yeah, I get. You want to be Metallicana?
What?
I have to be Gajeel, so that's just gonna be weird.
I mean, I guess I can be. I can try.
Carla will be Grandine.
I can be the.
Weiss Logia will be Lisana. That's the one that looks like he has a beard. The shadow one will be. The shadow one will be Mira Jane, and I'll do all the male voices.
Awesome.
This is gonna be interesting. So, there we go.
In Neil's efforts.
So, Carla Grandine would be more of a motherly type of voice, I guess. So just think mommy.
That's what I was doing.
My bad!
Igneal's efforts and the courage of all of you here have turned Ignalia away.
With dragons on our side, I feel like we could do anything. You got that right. Managed to destroy all the face bombs? That was amazing!
You did very well too. Destroying a face bomb yourself?
Carla and I did it together.
You still got that evil glare.
Ah, shut up! I remember killing you. Dude, I saw you die with my own eyes.
We can change human memories however we see fit.
Igneal objected to it, but our intention was to give you the memory of and experience of killing a dragon, since you are dragon slayers.
Though it is half true to say that we died.
Though it is.
That's what she said.
I didn't hear that.
It is?
For some reason, it got cut off on my end at the beginning.
No, internet's been shitty the whole weekend, as I said, so.
Okay. This is also Weislogia.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Go ahead.
You see, we're already dead.
Wendy.
Eh?
Long ago, Ignalia used a type of dragon slayer magic that stripped our souls from our bodies. So one other reason we were inside you, besides defeating Ignalia and keeping you from becoming dragons yourselves, was to extend our own lives.
Wendy.
Oh, that's my line?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
didn't even see
Your word?
that.
that's why.
My word. But
That's
No.
why we. That's why we freaking. I say full screen everything. Like when it comes to the manga, it's full screen.
I am.
How do you not see that then?
Missed it.
I just
Okay.
missed it. But
Now that we have left your bodies, we cannot return. We have shown you our power today, for the first and last time. I hope you understand now why we could not reveal ourselves to you sooner. Not even Igneal could defeat Agnologia. He used the last of his strength to deal him what damage he could. I ask you humans that this final vision... Final version. Close enough. I
No.
ask you humans that this final vision of the Fire Dragon King is not how he be remembered in posterity. Is that still a Matalicana? Probably. Igneal was the bravest of us, and no dragon loved humans more than he.
Dad, you promised, right? That you wouldn't go anywhere. You can't break your promise. I been looking for you all this time. And load page. Okay. Just way to break the moment, fucking page.
Yeah, right, what the heck into that?
I can read and write now, you know? And I use magic a lot better. I meet friends too. Lots of them. And I do all kinds of jobs. I got lots more I want to talk to you about. Neil! Put on tears. Wow, that's interesting.
you got me frowning. I'm sad.
Sorry about that. I think this is Grandine.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
We haven't told you as much as we... Sorry about that. We haven't told you as much as we would like, but it will have to do. The time has come for us to part.
No.
There are bound to be many more dangers in your future. but I know you'll make it through just fine.
No! Don't leave me, Grandini!
Let's stand up tall and see him off with pride.
They look like a family, and it's adorable.
I know.
Right? That image alone, Gashiel's gonna be a great dad.
Right?
Right?
And Levy, look at Levy.
I
Looks so proud
agree.
of him. Sorry,
He's
distracted.
just like, I can't wait till you're like that with our kid.
That is my man.
My man.
Sorry, distracted.
All right.
That's probably Grandine.
Yeah, that's Grandine's wings. I can tell from the next panel.
Okay. Humans. There was a time when we battled and hated one another, but that is long past. Now your kind and mine have been able to come together in friendship. The Age of Dragons has taken one more step towards its conclusion. From now on, it will be the humans who create the future. 400 years ago, we dragons made a compact?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's okay. I
Probably
would just
supposed to say. It might have been contract, but compact is also a thing you can say.
Compact is an actual
Okay.
term.
fine.
Compact is an actual term, yeah.
Okay. Just moving on.
Okay. We dragons made a compact with you humans. The Magna Carta. We dragons will watch over you humans. Forevermore.
Grandini!
It's Grandine.
Grandine. I keep saying Grandini. I am so sorry.
I mean,
Try that again one more time.
sounds like great.
Just kill me already. I've already fucked it up.
No, just say it again.
Grandine!
I love you, Wendy.
Still got that evil glare.
That's what you pick up for your last words? Oh God, hold on. That's what you pick for your last words? Damn it. Thank you.
He's dying a little bit.
Slogia. Skiadrum.
Vice Logia. P.S.
Yeah.
If we're gonna get Grandine correct,
Okay, why Slogia? Thank you, why Slogia? Okay.
V.
Vice Logia.
Yeah.
Oi! Igneel! Don't cry. You remember I told you what to do when you're feeling sad? Yep. I know. Go on. Try it. First you need to stand up. Okay. I am always with you. I always have been, and I always will be. So show me more. Show me how you keep on growing. Show me how you live. Right! I'm gonna live a lot more! I'm gonna get loads stronger! Then I'm gonna take Antilogia down! Yes. Look to the future. That is the power of life itself.
Nope, just the power of life.
Oh, shit. That is the power of life. Tartarus arc, final part. So, obviously, we've already been spoiled in comments and stuff, so we know that the Tartarus arc ends as of next chapter. But holy crap, this was an emotionally powerful chapter. So, we'll be talking about this quite a bit more. We'll be talking about this chapter, and then we'll give a spoiler warning, and we will talk about chapter 416. We'll be dubbing it next episode, but we're going to talk about it a bit. So if you haven't read 416, you don't have to stick around for that. Or you can just mute us until, like, we say, we're done. Yeah, this will be the symbol for we're done! But yeah, all right, let's go ahead and talk 415. First and foremost, holy crap, I cried. I'm sorry. I just kind of got into it, and then before I realized it, I had, I was leaking. So sorry about that. Yeah. So obviously you could tell that I had that this chapter had kind of an effect on me. How did it affect you guys? First off, for our guild mates, let us know in the comments how this affected you. Like, was this something that like really got you in the feels, or were you just kind of like, well, that sucks? Let us know. So going through the list, Carla, how did this chapter hit you? How did this work?
It was. I feel like we've spent so long waiting for the dragons. Like, since chapter 1, you've basically been conditioned to find the dragons or to want to see the dragons. And. Sorry, my tablet just notified me of something and I was kind of confused. You've been wanting to find the dragons, you've been wanting to see the dragons, and this part of the story was, for me, was I gotta read this, I gotta see where these dragons are. And now that we get, what, 3 chapters, 3-ish, 3 chapters with the dragons, I'm kind of like, I feel it's too short, like, this entire thing. And, like, this chapter, I mean, okay, Idmil died, but that was a given, from the last chapter, but I felt like we could have gotten a little more from the dragons. Like,
I would have liked to have gotten a little more, but I also understand why he did what he did. Because that's just kind of how it was. It was like, look, we had a limited amount of time. As soon as we showed up, we knew it was over. So, yeah, that sucks. I do understand. And it is to know more, like, how is this going to affect everyone, Especially, the Dragon Slayers. How is this going to affect all the Dragon Slayers? And, oh, it's so good.
But with that being said, that wanting more from the dragons, I do understand. Like you just pointed out, why we couldn't have more. But,
this is why we can't have nice things.
Yes, but I just
dragons can't stay forever.
Oh, sorry, my apparently the breakers for the bedroom outlets flipped. So my computer just shut down without warning. That's where I went. Sorry, I thought I'd just tell. Never mind.
You could have typed it. You didn't have to say it. Go ahead.
But for like 415 chapters now, it's been, where are the dragons? And so
right.
now we know where the dragons are. They're literally dead. They're dead. There is no coming back from this. They're dead. And
they're dead.
Yes.
Just how dead are they, Carla?
dead. So I kind of feel lost. Like, I just, it's like, where are we going now? I mean, obviously, there's still Acknowledge-a, there's still Zareth, so, I mean, we do have somewhere to go. Like, Acknowledge-a didn't die, he's just wounded. And Zareth...
No, he's missing an arm.
Yes. And Zareth is still alive, but do you... The question is, do you pursue both at once, or do you put them as separate arcs to extend the series? Because, like I said, 415 chapters, it's been, where are the dragons? Well, now we know where the dragons are.
Well, with 416, kind of get some answers on that.
I haven't read it. I don't want to read it. I don't
go over that. Well, you're gonna get massive spoilers if you don't go read it now, because after we get done doing this discussion about it, so you might as well. All right. So, Minerva, how did this chapter
I
impact
can't hear you.
you? Like, how did you're black?
Your eye, yeah.
You. Okay. She's having it seems. Everybody else hear me?
You're roboting very badly.
Lisa. Donna, can you
Oh,
hear
well,
me?
at least it's not me then. Now we can. Oop, disappeared.
I've got to jump off, I think, because my internet might be part of the problem. Because my internet's been very poor literally all weekend. Some websites don't even load, the data doesn't come through. So I also need to finish and turn in some assignments, so
You should probably do that homework thing.
yeah, I mean they're almost done. I just gotta like do some tweaks. I'm finally into the 3D animating stuff. But
Okay.
I'll just give my 2
Okay.
cents about the chapter and then I'll probably jump off.
Can everyone hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to move over to Miras talking about how this impacted her.
The dragons?
No,
Disappeared?
the whole chapter. How did the whole chapter like?
Well, I was definitely more upset this time than last time because you get to see Natsu's reaction, and by get to I mean are forced to see it. That made it really hit home that the dragons are gone. But also, they weren't really alive to begin with, which I don't know if that makes it any better, but they are gone, and I think that it's probably better for them because they don't have to cling to life. I'm sure that they enjoyed hanging out with their, what shall I call them, children?
Yeah. It's close enough.
For as long as they did, and like seeing them for as long as they did, and like seeing all they did. But it's probably better that they're gone, and it makes it hurt less that they all disappeared, and that we're never gonna see them again. So even though Igneal went out in a with a missing chunk of his side, he would have disappeared regardless.
Right.
So I think it's better that he went out in this giant, like, no pun intended, sort of blaze of glory, befitting of a dragon king. Like,
Right.
he did quite a bit of damage to Agnologia, and he's just a soul. Like, if he had been full flesh and blood, like, holy shit.
Damn. Yeah.
But, and he passed his legacy on, and all of them passed their legacy on, and everybody got to see everybody one more time. And so it's all, like, it hurts, but it's also really good.
I can't wait to see how the Dragon Slayers just kind of step everything up to the next level because of this. Yeah.
What I'm interested in is if there's going to be another time skip.
I wonder. I'm curious about that too. And I'm sorry to cut you off, but I've got to move to Lisana because she did say that she has to go soon. I did remember reading that before I had to reset my stuff. So, Lisana, go ahead and share your feels about this particular chapter of the manga, and then we'll move back to Mira Jane, who will read off some comments and let us know how the rest of our fellow guildmates felt about this chapter.
Well, this chapter hurt a lot. God damn, it's nice to actually get some dialogue out of more than just Igneal.
No amount of Neosporin could ever fix this.
Like, what? What did you say?
No amount of Neosporin could ever fix this.
Oh. It's like, I only caught half of that shit. Anyways.
Okay.
It was really cool to kind of see finally some full designs of each of the dragons and kind of get an idea of their personalities. As short-lived as it is, because this whole chapter is, hey, you guys wanted the dragons? Here's the dragons. There go the dragons.
Frickin' Metallicana.
That was the chapter. What?
Said frickin' Metallicana. He's just as thorny as Gajeel. He's as thorny as Gajeel said he was in, the Phantom Lord arc 8,000 years ago.
8,000 years ago.
Roughly.
It was kind of interesting to see Grandine, though. Like, she had this, really serene look on her face, but, if you look back at the previous chapter where she's fighting, she looks like full-on, bird monster awesome. So it's that's really cool. She can go from looking like everybody's favorite, most trusted mother to do not get near that.
He's got, 6 legs.
Do not touch my child!
Well, technically, it looks like she only has 4 limbs, so don't get me into the dragon design
6.
thing. Forever. But
Alright.
This
All right,
chapter broke my heart.
Yeah.
This chapter broke my heart, and that's the bottom line of it.
Alrighty. And back to Mary Jane to see what everybody said in the comments.
We don't really have anything on it. Not yet. Let me check. Reload it real fast. Mr. Raiders for Life 1 says, dude, I read this chapter and I was sad. I wanted to see more about the dragons, and I read ahead, and all I can say is seeing Lexus like that got me. I know! It made me so happy. Daryl says that hearing the dragons were half dead made him sad because their parents were barely holding to life, probably forever, and finally they can rest in peace. And now everyone can stop the Dark Dragon. And that's what I, was getting at.
All right.
It's sad, but...
So let's go ahead. Carla, where are you at?
Page 25 of 32.
Okay, we'll stall a little bit more. Because the end of the chapter is where it really gets...
I can't imagine that being a soul is really all that awesome. So, it's sad that they're gone, but, I can't imagine beyond the perks of being with your kid and keeping them from turning into the next Acnologia, I can't imagine that it's that awesome. So I'm sure that, as Daryl said, they, can finally rest in peace, that they're actually, happy, as it were, to be done with their duties. Sad to be leaving, but...
And also at the same time, I kind of, I actually prefer the idea that we only get the dragons for a little bit, because if you give people what they want and it's just always amazing and it stays amazing forever, then there's no real.
There's no reason for the plot to really continue.
Yeah,
I think Mashima is an excellent writer.
To be quite honest, if the dragons had come back and it ended up being the dragons in Fairy Tale fighting Agnologia, that would seem way too chapter 700. That would way too chapter 700 of Naruto for this series.
Ooh, that's a low blow.
Well, but it's true.
It's true, but that's
it'd be Deus Ex Machina, right? The hand of God come in and save everything.
The truth is, don't always give the people what they want, because most of the time people don't really know exactly what they want.
Well,
the truth is, sometimes you want to make them happy and frustrate them at the same time, because it keeps a reader reading.
Right.
And it makes the story a lot more interesting. If they had stayed
around, it would have gotten boring. And
and doing it this way is definitely going to lead to character development and progression.
Yeah, I mean, and Mashima, as much as we complain about him being a freaking troll and an asshat sometimes, he is a really good writer.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. That's the signal that she finished the chapter.
Especially with this next chapter, he demonstrates time and again he's a superb writer and knows just what to do. He's got his hand to the ground or something. He knows.
That having been said, right there, we're going to spoiler alert, guys. If you haven't read it, and it's okay if you haven't, it comes out tomorrow. It's fine. But it's one of those things that it'd be ridiculous not to at least talk about it a bit. So we're going to talk about chapter 416.
And I'm gonna jump off.
Oh, are you?
Bye, Lexana.
Yeah, I've got.
She has homework to do, yo.
That's so good.
I also haven't read the chapter yet, so.
Oh, read it tomorrow.
I will read it tomorrow officially.
All right.
So, you guys have fun with your spoiler talk. Good night.
And guys, even though we're talking about spoiler, please make sure to support the official stuff. Jump onto Crunchyroll and read the official manga as it comes out tomorrow evening. It will be up free. The most recent chapter is always a free to read one. It's for premium members going back and reading the older stuff. That's what premium is about. So yeah, that's how it's going to be. You guys can read it tomorrow for free on Crunchyroll. Make sure you do. But holy crap. Okay, first and foremost, congratulations to those who called it. I don't remember specifically what people were saying it, but for those of you that actually said END stood for ethereal, not to Dragneel, you're absolutely
I feel like
correct.
I remember saying that.
A lot of people said that.
Yeah, so hats off to you guys for that. That was a big thing, but I felt like this chapter was about like a lot of different things kind of being it was a lot of kind of surprises all at once. I'll get into Mest in a moment, but I want to go back.
I love Mest.
I'll go back to Mest in a moment, but I really wanted to talk about that Luxus thing again because that was so adorable. He gets up there and like he's like, I'm pathetic, and he's like, I can't even protect the people I care about, and immediately
I need to hug you.
I'm like, oh my god,
hug you.
when did Luxus turn into Natsu all of a sudden? He's like, oh my god,
he's not. He didn't. He's still Luxus.
I mean, yes, but I mean, like in that whole boom, get over here. Like that's the way that Natsu generally feels about his team, and so we actually.
But I don't know. I don't think that Luxus is Natsu again yet. He's still him, but he's just learning to be more out with his feelings, and I just love it because I love Luxus so much.
So there's that. Obviously, Magnolia has been destroyed, and so is the guild hall. They said they're not going to rebuild the guild. So the question is there a fairy tale anymore? Is there going to be a fairy tale? Like,
I thought it said that he would rebuild it.
No, he's not going to.
Is everybody going to keep the stamp? Are they still going to be under Mavis's blessing? That's the point.
I would say yes, they are keeping the stamp because Mest showed back up.
If they're keeping the stamp, then they're still a guild, no matter whether they have a guild hall. And let's face it, the guild hall was never. I mean, it was kind of an important symbol, but they don't necessarily need it. Wherever they gather, that's home for them. Like
and they're really good at destroying their guild hall, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I liked the whole like what was it, Warren or somebody was like, yeah, we can't just be like again, man, because this is the third time it's been destroyed.
But I mean, the big revelation that there isn't really going to be a fairy tale, and everybody's kind of moving on their own. That I
wonder how they're going to make money.
Yeah. The other thing that really got to me, the one thing I had an issue with in this chapter was Natsu leaving without leaving Lucy behind. I
think it's something he needed to do, though.
I know it's something he needed to do, but Lucy's reaction to it was exactly what I thought was going to happen, and that bothered me so much. I was like, damn you, Natsu. It's the first time I've been, like, seriously, like, you're an idiot. Like not obviously we know he's dumb and he does goofy things, but, like, this is one of the first times I've really just wanted to reach into the manga and punch him dead in the face.
I don't know. I think it was the right move.
Also, as a Nalu shipper, I just want to state she is the only person that he wrote a letter to.
He has a stamp. I like that she was like, what terrible handwriting.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that. It's like, terrible handwriting, of course. But Natsu and Happy went off on their own. I love that we got so many moments and kind of this was a myriad of different things. We got time with Makarov talking with Mest. We actually finally got to see the full Urasion Seis gang as part of.
They clearly spent the rest of their appearance in Tartarus sewing their capes.
Exactly, they were sewing. They
didn't go back up because they were sewing their capes.
That shit takes time.
Tacky. I think that Erza should go join Urasion Seis /
Crime Sorcerer.
Crime Sorcerer.
I loved seeing everybody's reaction, like everybody that formerly was a member of Urasion Seis' reaction to Jerza. And just
that's love right there.
That's love right there. Hot Eye is the best.
I love Hot Eye so much. He makes me so happy.
The heart-wrenching moment in this chapter for me.
Gray and Juvia.
Oh God, Gray and Juvia. I was getting to that, but I was gonna hold back for a minute because the Gray and Juvia thing. I'm sorry. That moment right there. That to me felt like that was officially when Gray accepted Juvia. I'm like, dude, if they are not.
I would say that they're like. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that they're like dating now, technically.
Yeah, I'm like
together.
I've been shipping it forever, and my heart just soared. I'm like, oh my God, Juvia!
Well, didn't Mashima say a long time ago that they were going to be canon? He just needed to figure out how to get them there.
Yeah, dude, this was.
I feel like I remember reading that a long time ago.
Like
when Gray buried his face in Juvia's boobs, I was like, dude, he should totally motorboat her.
Oh my God!
We're in the mood. I'm glad that Juvia didn't do something silly. I also think it's interesting that it was right as she had decided to give up on him that he like came to her, because she was like, "I killed your dad. I'm not suited to love you anymore."
I like how like he looked like he was about to beat the living hell out of her. Like he killed my dad, and then he just like jerked her forward and like hugged her, and then I was like, motorboat.
I mean, I really, really hope that that this is like how it's going to continue. It would be really, really funny if like Gray starts chasing after her and like come on, you're my woman. Like, no, you don't deserve me, and like it becomes the exact opposite now. Like Juvia's trying to push Gray away. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be funny as hell. What a twist! But no, I really, really want to see this happen. I definitely do. I'm kind of curious what kind of training Natsu's going to go on. I really felt for Lucy. Really, really. My next question is, in the next arc, are they going to be focusing on Lucy more? Like, are we just not going to know what's happening with Natsu?
I would imagine we are not. I don't think we'll see Natsu for a while.
And also, I like that they. I like that this chapter was kind of all over the place. Like we had shock and surprise. We had just genuinely heartfelt moments with Loxus, and just gut wrenching emotion with Gray and Juvia, and we had to deal with the abandonment and feels that were Lucy and Aquarius, and also Natsu leaving.
I really didn't appreciate seeing the shattered key twice.
Yeah, the surprise of finding out about Mest actually.
That was so funny.
And then we turn to something unbelievably warm and lighthearted. We go back to Sabretooth, and Minerva's back, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Minerva, the young mistress is here!" And they're like, "She's so cute!" And I love that she's like super, super awkward, and she's like, "I'm home." Like that was a good, warm, heart-wrenching moment, or a good, heartfelt moment. I will not
like Minerva.
I just really, really wished that if I truly like, because I feel like I've almost accepted Minerva, but I probably could have accepted her more if it had ended up being a fight between father and daughter. Like if she had fought against him in order to, like, he's sitting there beating on Sting and Rogue, and then she's she sees him and she just like unleashes on him, you know? That probably would have done it a bit more. I would have been able to connect with her more in that regard, I guess. But I mean, that's just my personal issue. But I think that it would have felt a little more right because she's like trying to. It's more or less, okay, this is the reason why I am the way I am, and I'm going to discard my past and actually become someone new. Would have been a lot better than just, I've changed, you know, kind of thing. It would have, I feel like it would have been better if we'd have had a moment where Minerva actually had to fight her father, and that's
Well, it would have given her closure. I think there'd been closure on that behalf,
Yeah.
she would have, but
If she'd have gotten closure like that, I would have felt, even if she didn't win, that she tried to overcome her past, and you could see her trying to change instead of just, by the way, I'm good
I
now.
mean, well, she helped Fairy Tale, which
Yeah.
is, you know, the moniker of goodness.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
mean, I like to see people trying to become better in order to accept them as. So I haven't fully accepted Minerva, and I think if I'd have had something like that, I probably would have. Yeah, but I mean, I still thought the scene was unbelievably cute. You know,
It was.
we got to see Yukino again.
Yeah. And she was so
but
I
then
forgot
we-
that we hadn't seen her for a while because she's been in the filler so much.
Yeah.
So I was
Then
like,
we
oh,
get to we get to the end, and there's Zareth saying that you guys called it. Ethereal Natsu Dragneel is the name
So
of
now
the end.
I'm super worried though.
Yeah, I am too, because Gray said he's gonna get stronger so he can destroy End, and I'm like, if it
Which
destroyed, does that mean Natsu stops existing? What happens?
I would imagine that yes, that is the answer, and then
And
I
what is
would have.
going to happen when Gray finds out that? Is he
I
going
wonder
to
if
do it anyway?
I wonder if he will find out.
Or is this going to be how the series ends?
That's what I was thinking. Is that it's going to be a
Where
fight
Natsu disappears and
save
says
everyone.
farewell to all of his friends.
I
If that's
mean,
how it is, man, I'm gonna feel so bad for Lucy.
right? What I wonder is if the end series battle will be between Gray and Natsu over End after they've defeated Acnologia, and Zareth is just there watching. Because Zareth does what he wants. I don't think that they'll ever defeat Zareth, really.
But yeah, that definitely explains how Zareth knows Natsu, since he created Natsu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part of him.
What?
But it
No,
also means that he has the strength to defeat
Zareth.
Acnologia.
Yeah.
No, Acnologia.
No.
I don't know.
Is it? I don't think End was created to defeat Acnologia. End was
But
created.
he has the
Zareth,
strength to
right?
do so. Well,
Yeah, he
that's
does.
what Mardgear thinks. But who
Yeah.
knows? Mardgear's a weirdo.
The guy's a bag of cats.
Yeah, well. What? Never heard that phrase before. No, what I was saying is, it means he has the strength to defeat Acnologia because Acnologia was trying to destroy the book because he's afraid of the book because the book can defeat him.
Okay.
I was wondering if it'll be a thing
But yeah,
where it gets. Yeah. Okay. We can stop.
we're gonna have to move on and wrap things up from here.
Because
But
probably
yeah, so we're gonna try and name this episode before I forget. That's the important thing we have to do. So episode 168 should be called what, Carla?
heart-wrenching moments leave us feeling blank.
Minerva.
Like,
Why did I
dot,
just say
dot.
Minerva?
Hey!
Mira.
Hey! Just because
Yeah,
my
like-
hair is black now and my name starts with an M.
The blank is like the dot, 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 like there's
Oh.
Oopsies.
Leave us feeling ellipses.
Yeah.
Cosplay Minerva. I don't know. I'm struggling here.
What?
Cosplay Minerva is cuter than the chapter. I don't know. I got nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna go with episode 168. I drown my all my fairy tale feels. All my fairy tale feels are drowned in Pokemon. I'm gonna drown my feels in Pokemon so I don't have to feel anymore. But guys, if you have a name for this episode, if you have a name that you think episode 168 should be, please submit it to the comments. You never know. I do actually look at the comments when I'm trying to name an episode, and if I like the name, I will pick it. It's been done before. So please let us know what you think episode 168 should be in the comments below. Again, guys, this is the Fairy Tale Podcast. Thank you so much for those of you who are checking us out for the first time. All of our links to our social media and stuff that we post throughout the week are in the description below. We don't have an interview this week. We're trying to make it to where we have an interview with somebody at least once a week, but we don't have any right now because we're just kind of getting back into the swing of things for this year. But I will.
Sick, or I'm
or when we're not sick and dealing with other things. There's a lot going on, but. Yeah, guys, thank you so much. If you want to talk with me, I run the Twitter. If you want to talk with Carla, well, that's basically Facebook. If you want to talk to Mira, she's kind of everywhere. So she does a little bit. Huh?
In the comments. I said I hang out in the comments a lot.
Yeah, she hangs out in the comments. That's the best way to talk to Mira. But yeah, guys, if you like this, thank you so much. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, whatever it is that we want to call it. We don't have a specific thing to say it. Thank you to the people who recently subscribed, because I saw some of those in our Gmail account, so appreciate that. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. That is it for us. I am Nasa Dragneel here with Mira Jane and Carla. We had Lisana before, and also Makarov. So thank you guys so much. That is it for us. Bye. Oh, Mira, how do we end every episode?
Oh my god, that hasn't happened in a long time. We are fish!